Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little preview of Windows 8. Well, right now it looks like a regular Windows, um, but if you notice down here at the bottom left corner, you don't see any start menu. Well, they've made a few changes. They made it more like a, Android phone or Android type tablets or iPad type tablets. So right now when you first boot into Windows, you will get a Windows start screen right there, as it looks like um, a bunch of basic icons like on the Android or on an iPad, whatnot, and they call everything apps now. So um, one of the cool things about this is if you search for something, you could type right here, then search for like the command prompt. I could type CMD and there's my command prompt. And then I've got all my other apps over here. Now, if I get rid of the search, it shows all my apps. And Windows 8 is designed to be used for like a touch screen. So if I had a touch screen, I could touch the screen and make it go across and back and forth. But I'm doing this now with just my roll wheel on my mouse. But see, I got, as they're calling them apps, but these are all my programs. And here, and it divides them up into, Adobe and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. If you wanted specific things on your desktop, it took you a little while to get used to. Say I wanted news on my home screen. Well, let's find when it's not there. Let's take sports. Say I wanted to put sports on my start screen. I just right click it and click down here on pin to start. So now, if we go back to my start screen, and the best way to do that, if you're not using a touch screen, is just hit escape. Whoop. Okay, escape wasn't what did it, but it's very easy to get right back to it. You can either hit the Windows key, or you can go to the bottom left hand corner and it'll show start. And I added sports, and let's see where it went. That's news. Oh, there we go. It went right there. And you can take these and put them wherever you want. If I want it there, it'll go there. If you want to unpin from the desktop, all you got to do is come down here and say unpin from start. If you don't want the particular app, you uninstall it. You can make it smaller. You can turn the live tile off, where it doesn't sit there and scroll all the different stuff. So I'll unpin it from the start. One of the other things is Windows is, it's got Xbox and stuff like that. So if you click on the games, it takes you to Xbox Live. If you got Xbox, you use your Xbox sign-in to go into there. We'll go back to the start menu real quick. I'm going to open up the maps real quick. I'm just going to show you guys some, cool features. You can see the map of the United States or China or whatnot. And you can scroll in and move in wherever you want to go, and check things out. You can get directions. Now, whenever you have one of these apps, these Microsoft apps open, one thing I found out, I was wondering how to change it from one way to the other, and I'd go all over the screen and I couldn't do nothing. So what I would do is, I found out I could right click. If you right click, it says show traffic, map style, my location, my directions. Now another thing is, if you hit Windows key I, it brings up the settings, where you can change the settings or whatnot. And that does that, the settings does that only in the Microsoft type apps. And your general other applications, programs, Microsoft Word, stuff like that, it doesn't really do that. But this is being in, you know, one of the Microsoft apps for Windows 8. There you go. Same thing with Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer's got a new look to it. Anyways, Windows Explorer has got, you know, a new look to it. You know, you see how there's really nothing here. If you right click, all the tabs open up that you have open, you know, and you can close the tabs that you don't want to look at. And since I don't need anything, I'll just leave that tab right there. And then there's your tool, your bar. Like I said, down at the right hand corner, or not right hand corner, but the right click will bring up that menu. Once again, Windows I, or Windows I, there's your internet options and all your settings for Internet Explorer. Now if you escape, or escape doesn't do it. If you want to go back to the Windows, start, there you go. Now you'll see, if I go up here to the top left corner, and kind of come down a little bit, I've got all these things that are open right now. So if you want to close those, you know, you just right click, close them. Right click, close them. It's kind of like on the Apple where you got some stuff that are running in the background and you don't really need to run those. It's no big deal. You can close all that stuff out. It takes a little bit of getting used to on here. You know, I could go back to the desktop and, you know, click on my stuff here. The only thing is, like I said, you don't have a programs button anymore or a start key down here. Now another way, instead of hitting the Windows key, you go bottom left corner, it'll bring up a start. You just click that, there's your start. Or right hand corner, same thing. You got search, sharing, your start again, devices, settings. And if you go to the bottom left, it does the same thing as well. There's another thing that happens here with the bottom left is you can minimize your start screen, all that. But other than that, you know, this is a pretty they built it off the Windows 7 core programming, so it's pretty stable. It boots extremely quick. I estimated, after my post finished up, I estimated that it from post to login was maybe a second, and from typing in my password to the start screen showing up was like 3 seconds, so it's extremely quick. But other than that, this is about it. I'm gonna go for now. Like I said, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but with a little bit of looking around like I did, it'll be pretty easy to handle. Yeah, one more thing. Let me show you one more thing. You know, they got this Windows Store now. If you go to the Windows Store, they have different apps that you can get. You know, they don't have a whole lot on here right now, and there are some top frees, but you know, it's got some pretty cool stuff. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up because my bird back there is getting a little annoyed that I'm talking so much. But anyways, that's about it. If you guys like my video, post it on Facebook or whatnot, you know, showing people Windows 7. There you go. Alright, have a good day.